All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at GMS. Peace, honor, and respect to you brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, rightly dividing the word, the truth, and sincerity. And Shalom to you believers out there. All right. And let me just get right into it. Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 42, starting at verse 9. It says, the father waketh for the daughter, when no man knoweth, and the care for her he taketh away, and the care for her taketh away sleep. When she is young, lest she pass away the flower of her age, and being married, lest she should be hated. Okay? It was one point in time when women, the young girl, basically, the father married the daughter off, all right? Because it would cause her to be spoken for and not be a whore running around. All right. Verse 10. In her virginity, least she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house. Okay. And having a husband, least she should misbehave herself. And when she is married, least she should be barren. Verse 11, keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies. Okay? Because if you don't watch over your daughter, she'll go out here and, basically make a fool of herself, which brings a bad name on the father. Okay? Especially when you deal with fathers that has substance, could be a king or, just a well-known man. He got, like I said, he got substance. He's a man of power, integrity, but his daughter is a whore. Okay. Continuing on, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. Okay.
I'm just telling my truth. Okay, I've been literally I remember I lost my virginity at 12 years old. I remember the boy, everything. I remember the whole day like it was yesterday. But 12 bitch to now. It's been a lot. Girl, is it just my body count for just niggas or niggas and bitches?
Everybody.
I would say I'm gonna be honest with you. I say like 2,000. To be real honest with you, like if you put niggas in bitches, I done fucked a lot of bitches too. So I be fucking niggas, I be fucking bitches, and you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna front. Like I'm gonna keep it blood raw. Like bitch, probably two bands, 2,000 bitch sexual partners. Absolutely, yeah, it is what it is. You know what? Hey, only God could judge me. I don't give a fuck.
So now you heard that 2,000. That's a lot of partners. All right. That's a lot of partners. Ecclesiastes 25:25, it says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Okay. And as you can see, she's been gadding abroad. All right. When you come to Ecclesiastes 26, and starting at the top, it says, blessed is the man that have a virtuous wife. Okay. For the number of his days shall be double. And a lot of these women is not virtuous. Verse 2, a virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. All right. And a lot of our men out here don't fear the Lord. That's why they getting a lot of these thoughts too. That's another, thing that I was just meditating upon. But virtuous, and I got virtuous queued up. Let's look it up. Having or exhibiting virtue, okay? Morally excellent, righteous, chaste, okay? Salakia. This the ads. All right. Now let's look up virtue. Conformity to a standard of right morality. All right. And as you can see, a woman who's had 2,000 partners, all right, she's not dealing with morality, a particular moral excellence, all right, which a lot of Israelite women don't have nowadays. You know, you had that song by Glorilla, FNF. All right, she said they was twerking at the headlight, at the red lights. All right, twerk. You know, whenever you put a camera in front of a lot of these girls' face, they gonna get to twerking and showing their butt and everything. All right, so they're not working. These women are not virtuous. All right, and it's a video out there that I might just get into, telling you the more women have, the more sexual partners a woman have, the less she can pair bind. So 2,000 partners, that means she got 2,000. And she said some of them was women. So, you know, whatever. It's still a lot. You know, let's say if it was split up, 1,000 women, 1,000 men. That's still a lot of men. Plus, you're not supposed to be dealing with women. All right. That's an abomination to the Lord. All right. Now, when you scroll down, it says chastity, especially in a woman. Let's look chastity up. The quality or state of being chaste as such, abstinent from unlawful sexual intercourse. All right. Now, when you go down, it says restraint and simplicity in design or expression. All right. Restraint and simplicity in design or expression. And when you see this girl, when you look at this video, right?
Yeah, I remember I lost my virginity.
You see she got her boobs out, all right? Purple hair, the eyelashes, the whole nine, even to the photo still, okay? Rapper, you know, where it say rapper diamond the body reveals. That's even revealing. Let's go to the scriptures on that. All right? Because when you go to the scriptures speak about all these things, all right? Putting this out here for you sisters. When you go to Titus 2, starting at 3, it says the aged women likewise. Matter of fact, I had it queued up right here. Titus 2, starting at 3, the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as become holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste. See, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. All right. See? Matter of fact, when you get in the NLT, it says in verse 5, I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, these older women must train the younger women to love their husbands and their children. And the older woman is not training the younger women. And now what I was thinking about the other day was a lot of, when you have parents, like they have sons and daughters, a lot of parents love on both sides, the father and the mother. They love to train their son up to be this, you know, great husband, especially, you know, the mother. She'll throw her 2 cents in about how a little boy is supposed to be a good husband. But nobody never trains their daughter to be a good wife. You never hear the mother telling her daughter, oh, you need to be a good wife someday. You never hear even the father telling the daughter, you need to be a good wife to a guy. No, these things get ignored. This is why you have all these thoughts running around. Verse 5 in the NLT. To live wisely and to be pure, to work in their homes, to do good and to be submissive to their husbands, then they will not bring shame on the word of the Most High. All right. And this girl said to me at work the other day, you know, women ain't being submissive and men are not, is not giving them a reason. Well, I looked at her. I ain't get all into it because, I didn't want to get all into it with her. But even when these men give a woman a reason to be submissive, they're not going to be submissive in today's society. All right. I ain't break the whole thing down to her, but that's what I was thinking. Because you do got a lot of men out here that's not giving a reason, but you do have men that is giving a reason, and the woman is still, just acting batshit crazy. And a lot has to do with a lot of these women has had a lot of sexual partners. Okay. Now, when you go to 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9, it says, in like manner also that the woman adorn themselves in modest apparel. See, modest apparel. All right. Restraint and simplicity in design or expression. Okay. And it's like you. In like, verse 9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. All right. And that don't mean, you can't dress, nice. It just means you shouldn't be running around and that's it. That's your whole thing is just flashiness, of course, walking around with your goods out. Let's get in an NLT. And I want women to be modest in their appearance. They should wear decent and appropriate clothing and not draw attention to themselves by the way they fix their hair or by wearing gold or pearls or expensive clothes. Okay. And this is the complete opposite of what females in today's society do. Because like I said, when you look at her, look, she got all her goods out. Look at the lashes, everything. You see what I'm saying? She got it all hanging out. All right. Shamefacedness. Let's look that up. Shamefaced. Showing modesty. Bashful. Showing shame. Ashamed. See? And she's not showing that. And it's just not her. It's the most of the Israelite women. All right. I would say most women all nations, but just focusing on our women. All right. Because you got these white chicks and these other races out here, they're walking around scantily clad as well. I see it every day. All right. But just focusing on our women. Okay. Our women is most definitely not shamefaced. All right. Like I said, again, you see the lashes, her titties out, purple hair. She's not shamed. She done revealed that, she said she don't give a fuck. Only Jah can judge her, and he is going to judge her. All right. And what she don't understand about that statement is she going to get, that's the one who can judge her most harshly. All right. We can tell her about herself and everything, but the Lord, basically throw the book at her. All right. That's what she don't understand about that statement. But in the lashes and everything, in the scripture talk about that. Matter of fact, let's get it. Now we going to go back to Ecclesiasticus. All right. Ecclesiasticus 26, verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. And what is the number one trend that's as of late? Because, the weave and all that's kind of been in. The scantily clad, that's been done. You got the BBL, really, and the eyelashes. These went every girl selling eyelashes. It used to just be the weaves. Then it went weaves and nails and, all of that. Now, them eyelashes, that's the main thing. They got names for them and everything. All right. The eyelashes. Scriptures don't lie. Verse 9 again. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Now, when you jump down to 22, because she said she had, 2,000 body count. A harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. See? And verse 25, it says what? A shameless woman shall be accounted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. All right. So she going to be counted as a bitch. All right. A shameless woman is a bitch. Okay. That's what it's saying. A female dog is a bitch. All right. And that's what the scripture calling her. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So let me end out here. Because remember, we had went to Ecclesiasticus 42. I starting at from 9 to 11. And it was saying, it went into, basically how, the daughter should be married. Least she should bring shame. Okay. She should be watched over. Least she brings shame on her and her household, her father's name, and be a laughing stock. And this is reiterated again. All right. Well, that was the reiteration of this right here. Ecclesiasticus 26, starting at verse 10. It says, what? If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. That's what the woman have got. Over much liberty. The woman has to go from her father being under the thumb, meaning under the guidance, rules, laws, regulations of her father, and then given to her husband and being under his rules, laws, and regulations, which women don't want to do. This is why you have this product right here. And mostly in most of our women, the average Israelite woman is this right here. Yeah, you got the percentage that don't dress like this, but the average Israelite woman, when you walk out your door, she's going to have something similar on like this: a weave, eyelashes, high body count, smacking of the lips, got 4 and 5 different dudes, not married, got 2 and 3 kids, 5 baby daddies, this, that, and the fourth. Again, starting at verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And this what happened when the father is out of the household, because most of these women now is getting raised by the mother. And the mother, is not keeping a tight leash on her kids. This is why you have the boy, he's in and out of jail. He's a Pookie. He's a Ray Ray. And the daughter, what is she? She's a Keisha. She's a Thought. Because the man brings structure in the home. All right. The man brings structure in the home. And that's why when Edom took the man out the whole home, it killed the whole structure in our neighborhoods. Verse 11, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Verse 12, she will open her mouth, and this is parabolic. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. This is the example of that. All right. This is the example. 2000. She said it. She will open her mouth. Verse 12 again. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain. All right. That's parabolic. And drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver. All right. Against every arrow. All right. And the quiver is the things that hold the arrows. But you notice a quiver it has something you could put something in. And this is one example out of many of that that verse. All right. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. To the next lesson. Shalom.